So that's a big part of it. Is that I say jokingly, and I was kind of like, that's part of my game in higher school. I was all you guys as you're passing, because you're really good at passing out, but whatever position you're at, when we start fighting from the shoulder position, I'm pinned in. Look at my points of contact. This is great for my base. If I want to go in that direction, I put this foot out. So I got these points of contact here, and driving you. But the moment you push my shoulder, you know you're flattening out your head or whatever you want to use your shoulder. But if I come up to that elbow, so if I'm thinking I'm flat here, and like he's saying, you start taking out this and you stay this. However you do it, right? If I'm fighting from here, I'm already at this again. So if I can't move this hip out, and I started giving myself giving this under to again, do this here. So what he did is, as you're coming in, I'm keeping this up until tonight. And if I come in, I'm trying to now just take it right and get it. That's going to be like a big game changer. And simultaneously, head control. Because if you start realizing that, and you start cross-facing, you turn your whole torso over my head, cross-face with this hand on my neck, I'm going to collapse. Or you pull this wrist out, right? So this is what I'm worried about when I do this. So sometimes I might be stuck in this position, right here in frame. So what would you feel if you're coming in like this and you try to pull my arm and I'm pummeling, right? Think about this one. You could, yeah. But think about just pushing this elbow forward. So your knee's still trapped, but you can start working on this frame. So if I just sit here like this with this frame, even like make this connection coming in or whatever, you can feel how many disadvantages on my shoulder. So I want you to think of with this, I'm either framing, but my whole thing is to try to get up. But the moment you start knee cutting, I mean, it's gotta be, you can do a wrestle up. If you feel comfortable regarding, get a knee shield and work the way back to full half guard. But that's the whole thing is like, as you get to like a higher level wipeout, we get to higher level wipeouts, we're like, okay, I gotta finish this. But then we get to, I think I'm gonna have a ton of it because I have 5 options, but I'm gonna finish this because I'm giving it too soon. So now it's balancing. So I think that's where you might be feeling, are you getting stapled? Like Tanner's, not Tanner, but Tanner's what he teaches like his dynamic type of pass, kind of hips.
I'm gonna say it's where I'm having a specific problem. It's just opening up this little window, and if I keep doing this, it's never happening in the side control like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like, wow, this is an option to just like have all these ways of not being, someone's passing my car, go shake the side control.
I haven't worked with you in a while, but I remember from rolling with you consistently, your half guard's really good, your knee shields are really good. So maybe we'll start working on your frames so you can use your teeter top to bottom. Once you effectively prevent me from moving forward and you start working on framing with your arms, get your ass on the floor. That's going to create space. You can regard the rest of it. Maybe. So if I'm coming in, whatever, and you get me, whatever, you're in a great position now. You know that. You got to slow it down, stable, for your knees. And if I feel like when I start getting here, you're good at getting some children or this one. This one goes this way, this one goes across. Usually, I get stuck with the sun right here.
So here's another one that I was watching. So like if I get boom or before I feel like this is more of the key, but I was watching this one. I was like, oh, I like that. This is here. Boom. We're running into some kind of hair and break your foot. So now it's the foot versus that and that foot.
So even what I gotta work on is not trying to leave this in here. It's keeping it out, making it move. So you see, this is what I was feeling. So this, I'm getting your elbow, getting your shoulder, I'm getting this glute. So you're gonna either posture up to adjust that, right? So now, I'm leading you over here. If you don't adjust your hips, I'm gonna switch that. So I want you to think of using that, grab the sweep, get the sweep, or use it to read up. I'm doing a good job. Let's practice keeping, and I know you're gonna do it better and more. Really point that foot out, and up and make a big, slow, yeah. That. Feel that, now I feel my elbows locked. If I drive into you, I'm feeling like that, so I'm gonna dissipate and pull back. You can probably see. Problem. So your right foot came this way, you go this way, and you go like that. Because if I start pushing that, you can push me up. But your foot's able to go from this way if you want, but that way. My base is here. You want me to kick this back, I'm not going to play with that just a little bit. Try to drive it out. If you sprawl, I'm not stronger than that hip. So I want you to think of any position you're scrambling, if you're kind of if you see this, go elbow deep and up. I want you to elevate this. I would say I like this one, but wherever you can get, because this is the position you get. So what I want you to do, I want to position my legs like this way. Their head's going to go this direction. Your elbow's going to kind of go that direction. So with your head here, your head's going to be here, driving into me, and you're almost pulling my hand up. I want your head still push me back. And fall back this way. I know it feels weird out there. So I'm trying to sweep this foot because I'm trying to do sweep the body on this. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to fight it, but don't fight it this time. And we're here. That's this one. So I'm really keeping this hand here. I'm trying to drive my head out. But I'm not going to get that because the moment you sprawl to avoid that, if my foot's here, I'm going to hurt myself. I'm doing this for safety right now. If you can't get that, push, I'm going to sprawl. That takes you know, a little bit. I push and you sprawl. It's a little tiny. The moment I feel you strong, cool. So, you're going to come in. And you got the arrows from the go ahead and do the sweep. So, we're trying to, with your head, you're pushing my hip back. Back. Because I don't want to hurt myself. I'm going to whiz and sprawl. Now, circle around with a dog fire, just circle your hips. So, the same thing like this. Once you get down, so you here, this hand comes up from that. So this is all going to be but it is organized language. Because it's almost like saying, how do I get off the map? Sort of. You can't catch it. So it's like a meeting with my work. They already crossed, I'm reacting to whatever the offensive news are. I want you to prevent that. So when we're coming in, we're doing all the knee shields, frames, and like that. There's a shoot. So when let's just grip on that third, like that, right? When I start doing that, we just shrink. We forget about that. But let's just say quick. Shrink forward. There's one thing that I can do with that. Shrink in, you swing. Now you can change my whole base. If I start swallowing, you can go wrestle up and you can go to dog fight. But you see, that little shrink in now is going to give them a whole different look. And if we're just going, we're trying to pass, and I just let you control my knees, control my head, boom, and I, oh, okay, I'm going to go to second. I've already decided to start defending. Whereas if you still do the same position you're pinning here,
I think
shrink out, shrink in.
what's that?
You shrink out or shrink in.
Yeah, and I think part of us is on my mind is like so purple belt Jeremiah. And Brendan always get more difficult. Where if I let someone's look at the count on me, it becomes flat man.
I confess that to you because it's the same thing I'm dealing with Brendan. Brendan, I'm trying to be safe. The more I scramble, the more attacks I get, the less success please. But then I disengage and he smashes me. And Jeremiah, I trouble because he's in training for 2 years. He should be a bodyguard. He should be a bodyguard. He's don't want to know. Huh? I know, I thought he was 20 still. Yeah, he just looks young. Yeah, he looks young. That's the key to kid player. No, but yeah, and I kind of asked myself, how long are you training? Because I can feel it because the MMA is into the body. So unlike me, probably didn't affiliate to the gym, just went to gym, train. So he's up there with giving Tanner and Tab a decent. He's not better than anyone. He's not really monster. So I'm not saying he's better than Donald Trump. No, definitely try. Like, I tried with Tanner.
No, I'm gonna this is
And he's athletic, so he feels, what he does is he matches. So every time he increase it, he can increase it. It's just gentle enough, so he can match your 50 or 52. So I tell him all the time, I appreciate you not allowing him. And that's why I tell him, we need better opponents. Because there is easily considered. Oh, he's a yeah, he's a nice. But that's what I thought. I think he really does. So
you got me.
yeah. So what I'm saying with him is, I feel like he is like, he's another guy. Just, yeah, he's good. So he's gonna make you better. So if I want you to feel that what I was doing with Brendan, he smashes my knees, he smashes my hips, and he sprawls. Tanner doesn't sprawl. When they do that sprawl, the only thing they can do is frame the triangle. Tanner controls my hips. So when he gets side control, he can do this. He does this. Right? Brendan will do this and with his knee, and just leave here.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
He's got a little more
Yeah, it's like this. Crossover for him to show this. Right? So think of everything he's got. All you gotta do is be lazy and efficient. So we gotta know that he's doing there.
yeah. So last thing I rolled in last week.
Yeah.
That same position, I'm like, oh, here we are again. When I was able to get out, right? Or by the time I got out,
He's very good.
energy intense. When I just feel like rest, it's kind of like, man.
will start out with knees and then just sprawl my track and you keep working progressing. So knowing that, I want to try to so that's the biggest thing I try to do is like, if you're really scrolling and I want to go this big and shit that you got, I'll just put weight on this. So now you can't shoulder. And I'll drop my shoulder. But like you saw in that video, even if you had a big shoulder on me, I start dropping shoulder, so you know this shoulder. And I start dropping shoulder. The moment you feel weight shifting in, shrimp out. Right? So you can either try to technical get up or I'm gonna come in. Position. So it's contingent on knowing like if I'm going to shrimp or when to go shrimp away. And even with a little advancement, I can use that to get you to stutter step. And I'll just take a couple of minutes to do that. You know? But this position you're in right there, I want that to be your go-to position because you can shrimp in any position. As I come around, you can reposition and by advance you can shrimp out. So I want you to think of this is going to be your default. Instead of going back, with knees up, this is like, this is cool. This is on your back. This is what I've done for the last 2 years. I didn't realize it. So you can even switch knees, switch to the other side. Yeah. So if I'm in this right in front of you and I start going here, you go that way or you can just address it. You're putting your tools in front of you. That's what I want to see up there. So you see you're actively engaging instead of on or pass. But everyone doesn't do this. You see, it's like a storm product, which is staying on me, letting me stretch. Yep. I'm fishing for that leg. I'm on it. The moment you screw it out, I have to adjust. So it's not that you're not good at side control. You're doing everything right for side control at sleep. We're at the point now that I have void. So,
Especially like everyone else improves, right? It's harder and harder to get out of side control, harder and harder. Just not across yourself and let yourself and have to get to escape. There's escape scenario.
so and then if you feel that you're starting to lose that power the rest of the night, it's just the fucking palms. So how do you know because that's a good way to just keep it on. Or to re-attack that. So if you turtle up and you can get one of their knees, even if they're still on their feet, you get them bubble at them, you start taking that simulate that way or kind of like that. Because you're gonna just
Often, turtles like they're in the live goal. I'll go to it just to play it, just to practice it.
and then since you haven't trained it, try going turtle, but don't even think about you turtle. It's almost like a squall. Choosing to turtle when you identify it, it's kind of like give them that look, oh, I'm gonna take them, they're in turtle, and then as they're transitioning, they're just processing. That's what I've been trying. Like, as soon as I know you're gonna do something, Merv, he likes to overhook his arm or something like that, or if he goes to turtle, as soon as I overhook his body, he immediately grabs my arm and tries to roll. So thinking of, what can I do? I'm not gonna stay in turtle, I'm not giving you that.
Right.
So, and then where are you getting back? So you're getting a lot of back.
Well, I'm just used to trying to find it everywhere. Just trying to keep that in my mind, go back, just because I'm playing it. And I found, pretty much, just mainly, especially if I'm rolling with, a lot of the low blue belts or white belts, as soon as I'm coming up, I already have that arm.
extend this down and get this bottom leg out. So see what I did? I rolled this out, and this bottom leg is not coming up. I'm crossing my ankles over your wrist. So I can try to thread this. You're going to start worrying about that and start defending that arm. That's what they're using this really good for. But sometimes all you get is this from this pass. You in, switch it. And that's taking me a few years to actually figure out. But if you do weave into any position in side control, and you're stopping over, you're taking this, and you step over with your right leg, right? And you think you're gonna control this, you can play this game where you feed this, oh wow, I got an hour. And then you step through here, and then you go back. So go ahead and snip your heel, your right heel through here. So, yeah, so you're gonna put your weight on your left hip, and you're gonna weave this heel into my elbow. Stop this heel down, let go of this arm. And you can start staying on this side. So if you get to some kind of position here, up, crossing your ankles. Now, just go ahead and cross your ankles right so your wrist isn't. So you gotta feel it. This is the position I want you to do. Now cross your ankles a little bit more. Lower on my arm. Now straighten your knees. I'm getting the arm lock right. Keep your ankles crossed. So go ahead and let go of everything and look down at where my hands are. I'm stuck here. My only escape is to go south. And if I go north, I'm going to get this point. So what I want you to do is, if you get in this position, switch that 5 over, grab the fatty portion with your left hand. That's that 5 over. Please grip. And as I start, I can't go south because if I go south, extend your knees out, arm lock, shoulder lock. And as I go north, I want you to overhook my neck with this right hand, and then grab my trap. There you go, perfect. Now, keep this. Now reach for my shoulder with me. Now extend your legs. You're going to tap my ankle. So this comes from this position. I'm coming up. Good night. But if for some reason we're stuck in this, we can't do it, go back to more control. Right? And then you can let go of this. I'm going to drive up and take my back. Left knee goes under me. Boom. You're still back to this position. We might start fighting here, but I don't want you to think of it. So right here, if you're grabbing my hand here, I want you to grab your wrist. Okay? Or if you need to, you can adjust, let go of both hands, move down. This is going to grab my hand, and your left hand is going to grab my wrist. You're on my wrist. Now you got 2 on 1 where you can use this to pull up, push down, stomp on my heel. This is going to be a control. You're stomping and hiding it. So now your knee flare is going to get me going what you need me to do. But this is like so easy to regulate RNC. So right now you can't choke me because we have your chest. But once you start getting in these positions, you can back 5 over it, which is going to be your left hand, grab your chest, move me, arm bars, triangle, triangle. So I want you to think of like overcoming cats and so get to your arm and balance down your left knee and your left shin. There you go. So you can do the triangle, arm bar, or you can finish back to the one that I started. Okay. So even if you're here, I want you to think about where my elbow is. So if I'm going to start defending on my Trinity, all you have to do is pick this up and over my face. Boom, stop. So now I can't go anywhere. You're controlling my elbow. So even got my wrist, I want you to control my elbow. If it's back here, elbow deep, elbow heavy. I want you to have it in your arms. When you're left or right, you just almost go across your waist. Yeah. So in any position, I want you to do that. You can control my wrist go on my elbow. So right here, I think I'm comfortable. And once you're ready, you feel some. You'll curl and extend back. This is going to come. So all of these are going to come from my knee defending side or even from here. You see, I'm trying to go back, but I don't. That's why I was like, back in. I said, over. So I get to this position a lot, and it's not necessarily back yet, but if you're really squirrely, I can do this 2-on-1, just more of it. And if you try to go ahead, I don't have your left arm, right arm, but just a more here. Go ahead and move around. So I'm trying to control you. If I have this grip, I need this elbow on your head. I really need that. Feel the knee pinch, now your hips come. But if I feel like I'm losing it, I go back to this 2-on-1. This allows me to back the head. So those little back control things is for the next few weeks, just work on controlling that. Again, with the seatbelt, remember that it's not the ball stuck hitting on the chest, it's controlling the punches. You know, so you chin on this side, on this side, going that 5-0 grip. That 5-0 grip is Brian's really good. Fucking sucks for me. Because he's just man, and I can't defend it. So I just straight, same with his hand. I straight up just put a hand down.
Let me touch this out real quick. So there. So that. And you kind of, you pop up, or you just.
I have to come in. I have to really make that chest tension because it makes me think that I have to worry about this process. And so I'm going to really actually suck you in. So if I'm sucking you in, this one's a hop over my knees. Now you got to be cognizant of how much you go up. But that's why I put a little bit of knee pressure. I don't telegraph it, I'm ready to go. But you can see right here, you're an advantage. This wizard is doing shit, and I'm not going to stop. Right? So let's get back on this side. You have to commit to dropping your weight on your upper torso, on your knee. That's going to let you keep biting your hips. Let's go chest. Now we're trying to go with it. Let's put your chest on the side. And then you can just crowd crawl and circular motion, north, south, or whatever. You have your toes. Move around. Just like that. If you want to. But it's going to be that same kind of mobility. That same mobility with right on your hips. I want it to feel like if you want to go that way, you can. If not, you just hop over. So that. And then we'll drill this just a hop, and then I'm going to drive into this thing. Yes, so you're on your knees, not do a hop from your knees. Yeah, right there. Beautiful. So if you do get to that position, I want you to need to keep this one over my face. Let's go in one way. Because you're at a disadvantage here. I'm ready to scoot north. Right? I'm not going to go south because I'm on top. So right here, you're trapping my wrist. But I want you to immediately think of putting my elbow. Oh, what? That's beautiful. That right there, you don't even need to. You can just lock it on that hip. So just remember, as soon as you get that position, you're not going to try to go one way. Beautiful. That's going to be a move right there. You may be getting down. That's a natural move for you. So, it's all good. Oh, you got the hop. It's okay. It's okay. So you got the hop. The time is really because they're not expecting. Nothing different with the beginning, but you went around to the right. So, in that same sense, what am I not, how are you effectively doing that? What am I not doing correct? Why are you able to maneuver so effectively? I didn't shrimp quick enough to anticipate the defending. I was here to redirect it. So that's what you need to do on your bottom side. Because that's exactly the game that I'm losing at too. Is like, oh, not slowing them down, they're too far away from your frame. I'm up in my safe position, but before I even defend, you're already moving. So you're outmaneuvering me. And I'm just fucking taking it. Right? So even again, I'm setting my head the whole time. I was in a good position here. You just walk right around. Pause it. Now, what do you think would happen if I shake their front seat a little bit? If you're maneuvering, slow down. But am I that quick to react, defend, if there's another shooting comes in? Somebody told me that female black, she's like, hey, I think you're not shooting forward. Yeah, okay, I tell you, I was not saying forward. But we brought up earlier, under shrimp, or forward shrimp. That forward shrimp is so underestimated, so underappreciated. So, if I'm going to come in, I'm going to get you. Just do a forward shrimp. I'm not teaching much. I'm not expecting it. That's why I was saying this one. Yeah, we're not going to do this. That forward strip, that poses people up. You know, we're not going to feel whatever. If I do this, I don't want a forward strip to pull you up because that's exactly what I'm telling you. I need a forward strip with a purpose. I got to come in with structure. So I come in. You can feel I'm here on waist. Or if I'm trying to climb. You'll feel this a lot. I'll get right here and interrupt you. So what is your reaction to this posture? So you can start thinking about these things. We get so complacent to this. You're really good here. I know you are. You're really good here. But let's just start with this. I'm not really trying to arm break. Let's just try to re-arm. And that's where here, what Brandon will do is he'll start working on this armpit. So go ahead and start reaching it this tall. Head and arm, and sprawl your traps on each shoulder. That's what he does. That this shoulder. So that's what we're trying to work. As soon as you feel that, you know you got to ball up, strengthen, or try to see it all. That last one is it. But I don't always do that. So sometimes you just double down on this, bigger force. It's one or the other. I mean, you need a lot of me or top.
One thing, you know, as soon as you showed me that, I realized that I was so I was saying, I feel like that's the he comes down here on me. I'm trying to get that, I'm kind of locking myself in.
Yeah, versus that is money. I hate when people do that to me. You can feel that difference already. You alleviate that pressure, and I gotta chase it. Now top man comes in, I can't fight. What he does effectively is pins this or he pins this. But once you get a frame it, now you can use your back straps to extend it. And that's what you're good at. So what I feel like, it's almost desperate this leg. So now if I do this, you can frame on my head all you want. Once you get that in, but it's not easy because you know.
Well, I mean, that's jiu-jitsu or whatever. If I can come here and I'm trying to fight it, this is exhausting.
Lee does this a lot too.
If I can just get my
Yep.
knees, legs working for me. But I just haven't been doing that. I haven't had a chance since you showed me that last one.
It's hard to drill in a wilderness because he's just effectively controlling what he's doing inefficient jiu-jitsu all the time. So what I try to do is just do it. And I push, I frame out his neck, push him out, and then once he drives in, I send. So what I do doesn't matter which hand, I just want you to think, like in my neck and my shoulder. Out of my shoulder. And then what he'll do is he'll start defending himself on my hip, and I get my knees. So I'm thinking, framing, yeah, yeah. But I'm still shrinking. But I might have to go through half the range sometimes.
Yeah, I think I told you this, but last time I rolled, he gave me a good thing about it. He's like, hey, you're doing really good. For not being past, you are past every guard. They said, hey, you're putting way more energy into moving your opponent than you are to moving yourself. I like start thinking about that. Even like that's a example of like with me. Not trying to move right in and
So I can get down about 6 foot 2, because I think I'm 10 or 10 my size. So yeah, like I tell my son, I move around the opponent. So I'm trying to get out of the environment. I show people the size of it or not. I have to move around him, I have to move around him. But if I go toe to toe, if I go straight and eating or we raise that reach really quickly, so I can't control it, I'm like Tracy. I'm not even quickly and I control it, but I clinch. You know what I mean? So I gotta start thinking about that. So yeah, I would say that if I'm moving around, and I'm being actively mobile, at least just get up to a position where you can be mobile, but you're defensive, so this is a good position for me. I know that, I don't know if it's your fault, I know you're really good at it. This isn't your comfortable area. And I think I am too, so that's why I started looking at this, and I'm looking at this, and I'm even actually doing what they do it. Just because they don't know that I'm not good. I mean, I feel like I'm not good, but I'm not as good as I should be. But if you feel that, I'm in there too. So like if you are in this position, you start coming in, and it's in your feet, and for some reason you're like, all right, I can't do shin, you step forward to and get out. You don't know I'm not good in this position, right? I need this arm, you know, it's like, but you're gonna do something. And start playing some pain. And if not, then you're gonna have to adjust my legs. So let's say you push my leg all the way over. I turtled just enough to be the arm at the back, and then I just kept going.
kept holding. I was chasing.
I once got bullshit to leave on there.
When we were doing when I was going to in that section,
Yeah.
I was watching him, and you more than anyone were just like, kind of moving your feet. I think it was just like, you know, I kind of thought it couldn't really start to break the thing because the way you're moving that in. I like that in going down and see people, but.
Yeah, it's just a lot of foot movement. There's a lot of stuff that they're not really going to be effective with you on the way. And I'm thinking what tennis telling me is keeping my knees elevated over theirs. So it doesn't look like it's going to, even I have my knees elevated over there, so smash my shoulder. But as I'm doing Deriva or going from guard to half guard, I'm trying to keep my knees elevated just to implement my decision. If not, I am moving my feet. So you're going to start moving your feet more. So like I said, with this one, with the knee, when a lot of people try to, you get a good knee shoulder, you get this half on the shoulder. I don't know if you do this, but if you get this right now, if you bring this in like a hamstring curl, we've got like preventing me from disengaging. This is pushing. You can cross, you can stop. But what they'll try to do is weave, right? So trying to get your shoulders up here. That's when you start pushing this wrist into your body and controlling it. And then you know that you have something you can do with that lace. So there's a way to stop here, but also you can do that through. And look, you're starting to compromise my elbow. So if I just straight pull, that's when you can feel that disengagement of the rest of the elbow. I'm going to pull all my legs to my base, great contact, bring this knee out. And I want you to get this head in my, almost in my, right on my sternum, right in the belly. So if I do drive in, you're just going to push your head in. Yep. But you can feel, even though it feels like my leg is gonna be stronger than you, you drive in, you're almost doing like a football tackle. But if you don't get it,
I really like this part here, once I just punch down. Like, well, that's sometimes like, they got me, if I can just scoot here, like,
you can go to what you want. Right? Like, my reaction is, as soon as I drive in this event, this issue is preventing, and if I disengage, you can see where I'm going.
so then I can.
Look at that. I like that. You can drive into me, or you can just stand up. If you drive into me right now, I got no approach to that. This hand.
Yeah, depending.
But what I would say is that even that, you got both. If you're able to control over his strength, and you connect with your shoulder, you just push back. I got no approach, but I only approach is his hand. But you're gonna start seeing when you do is you let go of the leg. The leg is weight bearing. That leg is not normal. So see, you take this into consideration, you get all this stuff. Being really good in the face. And then look at my first about you. Shoot from this to this. Okay? Get out. So if my leg is here, shift your hips a little bit this way, kind of clockwise, and then go over my shin, pushing the body over my shin. See what I'm saying? If you can check the angle of my knee and my ankle, so the difference was, on this one I was here, the first time I was here, there was no weight there, there was no blow there. Here, I'm really strong here. The moment you shift your weight this way, I couldn't lift my knee to accommodate that shift. Sometimes you might have to get up and scramble one way or the other. You go that way, I got a base coach right here. But not here. And you got my arm. So you're gonna start playing about what's the post. Right, so you're coming up, and you just go slow, one. And pause when you get both hands, take a look where my knee and ankle position. So where's my base? Strong here and there. So you grab the ankle, pull the ankle forward. You didn't pull it, but you posted so you can go with that. So that's what I want you to think of. It's just like you're coming up. You're coming toward me. Got some shifting. Cheese. Right? I might not be able to go right into that base, but I might start moving it under it. So if I say, if I'm way over you, hold you up. It was a little less effort. It felt like you were moving me, but all you were doing was just shifting my weight over your center of gravity. So again, you're not shooting forward, but you're looking to see where my weight is. Yeah. You might get that threat, but you're gonna win because you're either ready to try my leg or sweep. I like that one.
If you give them a look at, Lee Shield, Russell, or Sweet.
And you're way at that level where this should be incorporated like as a flow. You're not just defending side control. You're preventing pass. That's really what you're doing. They're past your knees. You're preventing them getting past your hips to control you.
You gotta let go for some sort of sweeper. That's what changes.
Yeah, in an ambush situation, we're in a file, we're marching. Immediate action is for an ambush, you remember? Let's say we're walking down a trail on patrol, and these fuckers just flank us, they're on our side, and they already said that. You're getting shot, what do you do? What's your immediate reaction supposed to be? Immediate action is to shoot. Shoot and react to contact. Right, that is cool. But that's what I'm saying, this is what you're doing. You're countering my offensive with I'm fucking shooting till I can assess this. Because I'm ready to defend and retreat or find cover. So problem God works on that. You're outnumbered or overpowered in ambush. You're surprised. Block and counter. Block and counter and fucking run legs. So this is what you're doing. You're blocking and countering. You're throwing your defense with a good offense. So preventing the pass, to establish frames, to shrimp, and to shoot. That makes sense. And you're doing that simultaneously, but you're at that level.
And that's exactly what I want to do. Especially like you guys do like us, like earlier. So like as they're coming around, like we got this like my offense here, you do it
And this is nothing against anybody else's jiu-jitsu, but you're already at that level where, I never thought about this. My jiu-jitsu is exactly that. I'm trying to throw my defense, that's why I play from the back, as I see the weak from my offense. So I like, oh, you're so long, you're like a ninja. I'm like, no, I'm just being efficient. I wrestle, fight to Tom and stay on top. That's way more effort than I want to do. I try to do that to Tanner, and there's no openings. So then he doesn't let me default to my back, and he'll start on his back. I'm not used to being here. I feel like a white belt. I'm in a good position. I don't know what to do, right? So you're at that where like, okay, I'm having trouble from side control, or I'm getting to the back. I'm not sure what to do. Well, you're getting the back, and I want you to think of the game is to control, not to submit it. Same thing with this. You're not trying to work on your side control defense. You're trying to prevent them from completing the pass. So the pass is passing and then control. That's why in jiu-jitsu at the JJF, the points are given once they pass your guard, and then they held you in a controlled position for 3 seconds. Right? Side control or not. You can lead, right? No. Okay. So that's when they give you points for passing. If I pass your guard and I control you for 3 seconds, you get the passing points. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's because it's fundamentally good jiu-jitsu. But if I pass and you fucking get away and I don't control you and I don't take the back and I don't get side control, the pass is ineffective. Right? It's like breaking into an empty bank. Right. Okay, so I broke in. So it's 25 after you go.
Yeah, I think we should show the face there.
Okay, but I got, you probably need a towel. There's towels, I got shampoo.
No, I'm gonna start bringing on Wednesday, at least Wednesdays. I might still some shower him on Wednesday, Friday.
I'm gonna probably get some defense soap or something and ask Tanner about just putting out there, put like a 50 cent on it or whatever it is.
Yeah. I was asking the life curves if we get a vending machine. He doesn't want us saying then my nonprofit to put a vending machine on. So you got soap, you got Ben's towels, you got
Can you write something up on your mind? It's my section and say, hey, you guys have to donate. You guys program. And I'm sure you guys have a nonprofit like because they were just they were offering something. I don't want to keep you late. I hope that helped. I never know if I help, and I hope it does.
No, it's perfect. I mean, so it's more about like once I get to back, man, I feel pretty.